ready. I'm going to try to do this with the dogs, which I haven't done in a while. And, I don't know. I better make it quick. I'm feeling much better. I hope you're feeling good today. Maybe you're not. I think what's helping me so much, look at the light on this dog, is I have super upped my physical activity. So probably, maybe I need to be careful that I don't get too hooked in. I get addicted to everything, right? But like yesterday, I walked. I think I did some hula hooping. I roller skated and I swam. Oh, look, everybody's here. And I'm certainly no athlete, but just getting physical activity in. Getting to the pool this week has just been incredible. I have reservations today at both Deep Eddy and Barton Springs. Gosh, it's making such a difference. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I am not, by the way, if you can see Norris's tail, he won't let me trim his tail. I'm not a bad human. He don't want to let me get near it. Shoot, now I've already lost my train of thought, Milo. Okay, so I got it. So, this funny thing happened. I mean, not that funny. This morning when I was meditating, I had a lot on a monkey mind, and it was okay because it brought some good stuff up for me. Yesterday I was chairing an online Zoom meeting, and I had my telephone on airplane mode because I didn't want any calls to come through while I was at the meeting on my computer. And afterwards, after the meeting was over, I turned my airplane mode off, and there was a text message from someone in the meeting saying, "Hey, your camera is focused on your chest. Can you move it?" So I guess I was doing a boob shot, for the meeting, and I observed my reaction to that text message. Like, I got real defensive in my head. I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, I had a shirt on and a bandana, or if you look closer, instead of looking at my boobs, you would see that I was making mala beads, because I'm in this, I'm always being a spiritual white woman, so I just started making mala beads, which is really fun and good for my PTSD. I recommend you consider trying it. I'm not telling you what to do. But anyway, I'm having this ongoing conversation with this text message that came in an hour after it was sent. It's long gone, it's past, and I'm just like, if I want to focus on my boobs, I'll focus on my boobs. It wasn't intentional. And then I got to thinking about how yesterday when I was at, what pool was I at yesterday? Oh, I was at Barton yesterday. And this guy was walking around with no mask on. He was like a 20-something. He was really clearly just walking around. And I was getting so judgmental. And I wanted to just say, put a fucking mask on. And then when we were both heading out to the parking lot at the same time, I saw he had some t-shirt or something that said Utah. I'm like, oh, he's a fucking Mormon. And then he was getting into his F-150. And I'm just like, oh, he's the white man and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really had this narrative going in my head as I got into my pickup truck, and I'm white and whatever. I'm just watching where my brain goes. And I think about, when I roller skate at night, I don't have my mask on. I mean, I wear my bandana around my neck, but I'm by myself. And maybe somebody's walking past and they're thinking, what a horrible bitch I am. I think that always in our lives, we all want to control each other. Watch out, don't knock that over, Milo. But I feel like especially now with the quarantine's out of control, the cops are out of control, and it can make this desire to just really want to control everything else. So as I was sitting there meditating this morning, pondering all of this, I remembered Dante. Some of you know Dante was my Labrador. His motto was just happy to be here. He was a great, 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 wonderful dog. I lost him a couple of years ago. And he did this thing where he would sit in the backyard. When I lived in Cherrywood, there was this dead tree. And there was a squirrel that, hey, let's talk to the people. That every day there was this squirrel that sat on top of the dead tree and mocked Dante, like, and Dante would just sit down. Norris, can you move a little bit? Dante would just sit down. I can't. Okay, everybody move. Who wants to go outside? Can you move, please? Anyway, Dante would just sit there and he would kind of wait for this squirrel to fall into his mouth, like every day. every day Dante is thinking like an alcoholic. He's doing the same thing over and over, expecting change, and the squirrel never fell into his mouth. And I think it was a fun game for them. But I do this all the time. I do the same thing over and over. So I was thinking this morning, like, oh my gosh, I have spent so much of my life like waiting for the squirrel to fall into my mouth, waiting for a relationship to happen that isn't going to happen, waiting for, oh no, that would be kind of a porn shot, sorry. Waiting for, or trying to, like, being in a terrible relationship, whether it was a romantic partnership or a so-called friendship, waiting for it to get better or get fixed when that just wasn't going to happen. And girl Popo, that just wasn't going to happen. So I am Dante. I sit at the bottom of the tree way too much, and I wait for the squirrel to fall. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think maybe I'll try to move away from the tree a little bit more often. Anyway, that's my rambling thoughts for today. Dante, the camera is focused on your butt. Can you move a little bit? Oh, I hope you all have a great day. See you later.
Hey y'all, thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you'll like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this episode, I hope that you'll copy this link, share it with a friend, paint it on a wall, put it on your social media. That'd be great. Thanks a million. Take it easy.